Hi guys, this is an explainer about what you're about to see. It's December 13, the December 12 activity for the Arduino Advent Calendar I did in the evening. I was a little bit puzzled, couldn't quite work out what was going on, I was a bit rushed. I had some great help from Peter Watling and Heath Wild who sent their ideas through. I have just redone the activity, which you'll see in a moment. My wife helped film as we walked around and put the Arduino in the fridge and the sun. And then I kind of felt like I didn't quite show a definite answer, so I filmed just about a minute or two more in the back shed just now, where I'm confident that we know what we're doing, and that the answer is really that with the Arduino hooked up to the 9-volt battery, I'm able to unplug it from the USB. Don't need to push anything else. Wherever I take it, it picks up the minimum and the maximum temperature that's being experienced. Then I come back to the computer, plug it back into the USB, get up the serial monitor, and then when I push the button, it gives a readout on what the minimum and maximum temperatures were when I was outside. And then the next time I push the button, it tells me what the current temperature is inside the room. That's I think is exactly what it's meant to do. I may be wrong, but I feel that's okay. So yeah, you're about to see like one attempt and then a second attempt, and then this at the start is really my summarizing thoughts on what you're about to see. So thanks for staying with me for this, and like I think I've said a few times in the videos you're about to see, I'll do the December 13 activity later today. Chat soon. Good morning, it's the 13th of December today. I still can't let go of the issue that we had yesterday with the Arduino, with the temperature sensor and the 9-volt battery. I had some really excellent help from Peter Watling and Heath Wild. Thank you very much for your comments and helping me to think a bit more through the process. I think I've worked it out. I think I know what's going on, so I'll show you where we're up to. I've got the Arduino all plugged in here. So just to revise, I've got a little temperature sensor here, our button hooked up to the Arduino. I've got a 9-volt battery attached there, and the issue was that I should be able to, I think, unplug the USB cord, go and put this somewhere, tap the button to get a read on the ambient temperature in the air, and then I should be able to plug it back into the USB and get the serial monitor to show us what the temperature was. So I'm going to do that now because I think that's exactly how it works. So I'm going to, we're just going to unplug, my wife's helping filming, thank you. We're going to push the upload button here, and that's going to upload to the Arduino. Great, it's done. Now we'll go back to the Arduino. I'm going to unplug, and the first thing we might do is take it out into the sun to show you what it looks like when it gets a warm rating. So we'll walk out into the sunlight. And we'll put it in a nice warm spot here. Well, that is warm. And I'm going to push the button. So the idea is that the black temperature sensor is getting that sunlight. Click. Now we can go back inside. And I'll plug it in to the USB. And now what we should be able to do is on the Arduino, if I go into Tools and then the serial monitor, it will give me a reading on what the temperature was. So you've got to a maximum of 29.5 degrees Celsius outside there. Now I'll show you what happens if I put it into the fridge. So we'll come back, I'll just upload that code again so it sort of refreshes what's going on there. I'll unplug. I'm going to pop this into the freezer on some of our nice blue ribbon ice cream there. And you know what, we might even close that door and just give it a moment. We'll be back in a moment, said Nietzsche. I think that's fine. Let's go back in, I'll push the button, get a read on the temp there. That's nice ice cream. And we'll plug that back in. And now if we go back to the serial monitor, it'll give us, and I don't know, I mean, is that like it got down to 20.25 degrees Celsius there? I think that might be correct, and during the process it's had an ambient maximum of 27.63. And then if I were to push the button now to get an updated reading, okay, it's actually, so this has reduced, maybe that was the temperature, now 23.73. And now it's getting up because it's out of the fridge. So this is the accurate reading here, and now it's out of the fridge, it's going up in temp. So I think that's partially correct, if not completely correct. Certainly, I think that's the point, that the 9-volt battery is supposed to give the Arduino power, and then when we plug it back in, it can still maintain the reading. May not be correct, but it feels right. It's given me enough relief to think that's okay. So I'm going to do the other activity later this afternoon. Thanks again for the feedback, and I'll see you shortly for activity 13. Hi, this is the last time I'll talk about this particular activity. I just want to show you that it works in the correct way, and I'll show you what I mean. And I know I've sort of already done this, but I just feel like I need to show you some sort of heat examples. So I'll flip the camera around. So Arduino plugged in to the USB, 9-volt cord. I'm in a warm garage here at the back shed. I'll just unplug. Okay, unplugged. I'll take this out into the sun. Put it on some rocks. Some real heat there on the sensor. The one thing I'm not positive about is whether I need to push the button to take a heat reading, or whether it just recognizes the maximum and the max and minimum temperatures that it has experienced. So I actually won't push the button. I'm just going to leave it here to soak up that warm sun beating straight down onto it. Now I'm going to take it back into the shed. And then we'll plug it in. And now, when I open up the serial monitor here, see that's the reading. It would have been a minimum 27 temp, and then out in the yard it got up to 35. I'll push the button, and now this is the temperature that we're experiencing. It's in the shed. It's actually quite a bit. It's quite warm, but this is the temperature that's being picked up. So that's it. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it works. The 9-volt battery allows it to continue working, and then you plug it back into the USB, and it feeds the temperature data into the serial monitor. Done. I'm happy with that. There may be things that I still don't understand about it, but I think that's right, in line with the code and the way that it's supposed to operate with the plugging in and out of the USB. So thank you for helping and supporting with this one. And like I said a couple of minutes ago, I'll upload the December 13 one later this afternoon. Have a good day.